T2 trains on location here. I am at Erskineville station. Back again, yeah. It is right on the afternoon peak. I was here about 3 hours ago and now I've come back. It is right on afternoon peak. 6:33 p.m. It's peak hour and the trains are making extra stops here. T28, the rear half. That train's next stop will be St Peters, followed by Sydenham, Walleye Creek, Hurstville, Penshurst, Mortdale, Oatley, Janelli, Sutherland, then Kirrawee, Gymea, Miranda, Caringbah, Woolooware and Cronulla. So, as I've outlined, the T4 Eastern Suburbs and Illawarra Line train services are making additional stops at Erskineville and St Peters, and some at Sydenham, due to track work between Campsie and Sydenham on the T3 Bankstown line. That is to allow for construction of the Sydney Metro. So yeah, as you can see, next train doesn't stop. So we've got Cronulla trains making extra stops here. Cronulla via Walleye Creek Peak Express services. It's an unusual kind of stopping pattern, to say the least. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm just going to film a bit of the peak variety. It is 6:35 p.m, so it is coming to the end of the big part of peak. So yeah, 8 minutes Cronulla via Walleye Creek, 18 Cronulla via Walleye Creek. We'll see a lot of passes in this video as well. Next train on both platforms 3 and 4 don't stop. So yeah, I'll see you in a sec. Tangara passing platform number 4, Hurstville via Banksia service. T86 is the front half, which will stop next at Sydenham, then Tempe, Walleye Creek, Uncliffe, Banksia, Rockdale, Cobra, Carlton, Illawarra, Hurstville. T86 front half, Hornsby based to Tangara. T44.
Customers on platform 4, the next train does not stop at this platform. Please stand behind the yellow line. Please stand clear.
And I need you. And I miss you. And there's a T-set passing platform 3. It's T96. T96 was the first Tangara to receive the M-set style doors upgrade. It's scheduled to not be stopping here, but it's crawling through the platform very slowly. Almost looking as if it is making a complete stop. And yep, it's making a complete stop. It's just resumed again. Redfern will be its next stop, followed by Central. T96 is the front half. The rear half, T2. And next train through platform 3 will not stop. We have an Oscar passing platform number 4, Port Kembla service, H42, the front half. Half, H11.
The next train to arrive on platform 4 goes to Cronulla via Walleye Creek. First stop, St Peters, then Sydenham, Walleye Creek, Hurstville, Penshurst, Mortdale, Janelli, Sutherland, and then all stations to Cronulla.
Next train on platform 4 will be Cronulla service. That Port Kembla service will stop next at Sydenham, then Walleye Creek, Hurstville, Oatley, Como, Janelli, Sutherland, then Loftus, Engadine, Heathcote, Waterfall, Helensburgh, Otford, Stanmore Park, Coldcliff, Scarborough, Wambara, Coaldale, Austinmere, Thirroul, Bulli, Woonona, Bellambi, Corrimal, Taroji, Fairy Meadow, North Wollongong, Coniston, Lysax, Cringela, Port Kembla North and Port Kembla. This is a Bondi Junction service that's passing platform 3 at the moment. T21 is the front 4 cars and the rear 4 cars is T74. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, we have a Cronulla service arriving into platform 4. T89, the front half. St Peters will be the next stop, followed by Sydenham, Walleye Creek, Hurstville, Penshurst, Mortdale, Janelli, Sutherland, and all stations to Cronulla. This train is making additional stops at Erskineville, St Peters, and Sydenham due to track work between Campsie and Sydenham on the T3 Bankstown line. I hope that all makes sense to you. I really do.
Sutherland and then all stations to
Cronulla via Walleye Creek service departing platform 4. St Peters next stop, then Sydenham, Walleye Creek, Hurstville, Penshurst, Mortdale, Janelli, Sutherland, and all stations to Cronulla. The rear half is T75. Next train will not stop.
customers on platform 4. The next train.
T18 has just pulled up just at the other end of platform 4. It's not stopping here. It is a Hurstville via Banksia service. Its next stop will be Sydenham, followed by Tempe, Walleye Creek, Arncliffe, Banksia, Rockdale, Cogra, Carlton, Illawarra, and Hurstville. I'm unsure as to why it's just pulled up. It's just literally pulled up at the end of the platform. My guess would be that the trains are very close together and they are just negotiating signals. I'm just looking at the other end of the platform and we do have a red signal at the other end, so that would definitely probably explain it. Yeah, they are running the trains very closely through here, and I think that's something important to remember. This is the first time I think they've ever, on a T4 peak hour day, had the T4 train stopping at St Peters and Erskineville, since a long, long, long time ago. And obviously having this many trains, the all stations to Hurstville, the Cronulla's, the Waterfalls, Port Kembla, Kiama, etc., all in very close vicinity of each other, 3-4 minutes apart, and they're including stops at stations like St Peters and Erskineville, which usually they all just run express through. And obviously it is proving a bit tricky to try and navigate those times and try and find a way and pick the right trains to make the stops here. I think Sydney Trains are still working out which is the best station to have the train stop at. But I'm guessing these 2 days they're just experimenting a bit by putting the express ones here. Next year when there's the track work again, and obviously in 2024 when St Peters and Erskineville will permanently become part of the T4 line, we will probably see some changes again. Anyway, I don't know, the train's still there. I'll let you know when the situation changes. It's been here for about a minute and a half now. I'll inform you when the situation changes. Okay, it's about a minute later and T18 is crawling back through platform 4. Could have actually made an extra stop here at Erskineville. It had the time to. Probably could have even stopped at St Peters as well. It had the time. But anyway, Hurstville via Banksia service passing T18. Mortdale based Tangara, the front half. Hopefully I'll be able to tell you guys the rear half shortly. And we've got T122, the rear half. T122, so two Mortdale based sets coupled together for this event. Unsure of the front 4 cars of this Tangara because I missed it. This is a Bondi Junction service arriving into platform number 3. Tangara departing platform number 3, Bondi Junction service, Redfern the next stop, followed by Central, Town Hall, Martin Place, Kings Cross, Edgecliff and Bondi Junction. T4, the rear half. I think going through the motions with a lot of this, I'm seeing the same trains again and again. This one's next station will be Redfern. Next train on platform 3 will not stop. Bondi Junction, 2 Bondi Junction services will follow. There are a lot of people getting off this train, which is surprising. So probably people from stations like Walleye Creek and Sydenham, or people connecting from places like Campsie on buses. Anyway, I'll see you when the next train approaches. Hear the sound of an Oscar, which means we have an Oscar about to pass platform 4 for Kiama. H19 in the front half. Oh, H19 the set. 4-car service. Its next stop will be Walleye Creek, then Hurstville, Sutherland, Helensburgh, Thirroul, North Wollongong, Wollongong, Coniston, Unanderra, Dapto, Albion Park, Oak Flats, Shell Harbour Junction, Minamara,
The next train to
Pongo
arrive on
and Kiama.
platform 4 goes to Cronulla via Walleye Creek. First stop, St Peters, then Sydenham, Walleye Creek, Hurstville, Oakley, Janali, Sutherland, and then all stations to Cronulla.
T15 arriving onto platform 3, Bondi Junction service. It'll stop at Redfern next, followed by Central, Town Hall and all stations. Oh, sorry. They are really tricking me with this. These patterns are really tricking me. T83 is the rear half. They are seriously tricking me, these patterns.
The next train does not stop at this platform. Please stand behind the yellow line.
Okay.
Please stand clear.
Take a little peekaboo at the next services. Cronulla via Walleye Creek in 2 minutes. Following that, Cronulla via Walleye Creek in 10 and 30 minutes respectively. So St Peters, Sydenham, Walleye Creek, Hurstville, Oatley, Janelli, Sutherland, and then all stations too. 4-car service, Central Sydney Terminal service, stopping at Redfern and Central Sydney Terminal, H28. That train would have come from Kiama. Next train will stop at Bondi Junction service.
And then all stations to Bondi Junction.
And T1 arriving into platform 4, Cronulla service via Walleye Creek. Next stop will be St Peters, followed by Sydenham, Walleye Creek, Hurstville, Oatley, Janelli, Sutherland, and all stations to Cronulla. Cronulla via Walleye Creek service departing platform 4. St Peters will be the next stop. Sydenham will follow, then Walleye Creek, Hurstville, Oatley, Janelli, all this Notre Dame advertising along it. They do love their advertising, that Notre Dame. This isn't sponsored by Notre Dame. But Notre Dame, the offer's there, sponsor style. T109, the rear half, XG9. And yet again, next train will not be stopping. I'm getting very, very used to saying next train doesn't stop. Yeah. This is really, really tripping me out, seeing this stopping pattern at St Peters and Erskineville on the weekday. I'm not used to it. But anyway, it's cool, it's different, it's something different. Tangara passing platform number 4. It'll be going to Hurstville via Banksia. Its next stopping station will be Sydenham, followed by Tempe, Walleye Creek, and all stations to Hurstville. T101, the front half. Rear half, T24. T24.
Goes to Cronulla via Walleye Creek. First stop, St Peters, then Sydenham, Walleye Creek, Hurstville, then all stations to Sutherland, and then all stations to
And T73 arriving onto platform 3, Bondi Junction service, Redfern next stop, followed by Central, Town Hall, Martin Place, King's Cross, Edgecliff and Bondi Junction. So yeah, T73 at the front half. Bondi Junction service departing platform 3. The next stop will be Redfern, followed by Central, Town Hall, Martin Place, King's Cross, Edgecliff and Bondi Junction. T59 the rear half. Just a bit of a look at the next service. 1 minute, Cronulla via Walleye Creek, stopping St Peters, Sydenham, Walleye Creek, Hurstville, Henshurst, Mortdale, Oatley, Como, Janelli, Sutherland and all to Cronulla. And 21 minutes, the following train. Doesn't have the one after that just yet. Yeah, T51 on a platform 4 for a Cronulla service. St Peters, Sydenham, Walleye Creek, Hurstville, Penshurst, Mortdale, Oatley and all to Cronulla. So this train is making extra stops at Erskineville, St Peters and Sydenham due to the Bankstown Line track work. I will be wrapping the video up here, guys. Thanks for watching. T9 is the rear half. I'm going to head to St Peters. I don't know what order I'll upload it, but yeah. See you there at some point.